Hello YouTube, back again with another camera from my collection. This one I just got. This is a Keystone 60-second everflash. This happens to be the model 800. There was also a model 850 which took, instead of 3 AAA batteries, it had a built-in rechargeable battery. And the reason I got this is because it has a built-in flash. Unlike any of the Polaroids, the earlier Polaroids, the 100, 200, and 300 models, I think only the model 360 came with an electronic flash. But in any case, this is a Keystone. It has a built-in flash. It takes the same film packs as your regular bellows Polaroid. Has a very similar roller system. This one happens to have a little problem with some pivoting that I got to take care of, but the camera does work. Built-on timer. Like with the regular Polaroid, you have to guesstimate your distance. It's calibrated from infinity to 3.5 feet. Build quality seems quite good with this. It's not a high-end camera, but it seems pretty sturdy. It's made of injection molded, probably ABS plastic. I have used it. It takes really nice pictures. Certainly equal to any of the Polaroids that I have. But the selling point was the built-in flash, because the other Polaroids just didn't have them. The technology wasn't there. These Keystones were made in the middle and late 70s, I think. And it has pretty much the same features. It's got this, I believe, has glass lenses in it. It has a photocell. It has the same lighten and darken adjustment that the old Polaroids had. To use the flash, you would turn it on. The button's right there in the front. Cock the shutter, and if you can hear that, you can hear the squeal from the charger as it charges up. And then really all you have to do is wait. Oh, there, it's already lit up. So once the light comes on, there you have a flash, and the thing works pretty slick. When I got this, I didn't pay much for it. I think this is another $6 or $7 camera. When I got this, the battery compartment at some point in its lifetime had old batteries left in it, and there was some corrosion. I had to remove the battery compartment, do a little bit of soldering repair to it. I actually had to make new, or improve the contactors. I'd have to make new ones. Improve the contactors so that it made better battery contact, and after that the thing worked great. I did learn that, and I learned this by doing. I found very little on the internet about it. When I got it, the shutter wouldn't cock. Oops. The shutter wouldn't cock. So I decided that I needed to take the shutter apart and check it out. And what I learned was, if you take out these 4 screws, this cover right here comes off, revealing the capacitor, which is in this compartment here, and it's a big capacitor. So if you have one and you want to take it apart, be aware there's a big capacitor in there, and it will bite you if you're not very, very careful. So I took this cover off. There's 4 more screws, and then this plastic cover ring comes off. This molded plastic funnel comes out, and on this side is your battery compartment, which comes out from the inside, and the wiring for all of this is all packed in around here. Anyway, I took the battery compartment out. I was able to fix very easily the battery contacts. I'm not going to open this up because I don't want to disturb it. I was able to fix the contacts. I put batteries in it, and the charger began to work. The shutter worked reliably. The shutter is electronically controlled, so it does need to have batteries in it. It's almost the same system that the Polaroids have, just in a different configuration. What else? It's got a built-on timer. If you feel the need, if you think you need to take the shutter compartment apart, do it from the front. I did it from the inside the first time, and that was a nightmare, and also totally unnecessary. If you want to get to the shutter mechanism, you need to take your focus ring off here, and there's along here somewhere, right in there, the tiny set screw. In this case, I had to screw it in and subsequently lost it, so there's nothing there holding it now, so be aware. Tiny little set screw has to go in. You can unscrew the lens from the lens sleeve, and then take something with a thin blade, get up underneath the face plate, which has a Keystone 60-second everflash on it. It's this whole plate around here. Came off very easily just by getting underneath it with the blade. Took that off. 4 screws. Take the 4 screws out, and the face will come off this way. It's got a string of wires that connect the front half with the back half. There's no mechanical connection, so you can take the front of the compartment off without having a bunch of springs and things go shooting all over the place. Then you do whatever you have to do, and you can put the thing right back down on there, make sure everything's lined up, put the screws back in, put your face plate back in, screw the adjustment lens back on there, and you're back in one piece. Very simple, very sturdy, build quality is good, takes nice pictures. I don't have one here right now to show you, but it takes pictures that are equally as good as Polaroids, and you can do it all with the same film that's made by Fuji in the Impossibles project. Now that's obviously a used plastic. This is a Fuji pack. This goes in there, and you pull out your dark slide. Your tabs come out. You pull your tabs, and then you pull your film out as you would any other Polaroid. And it's a nice, good working, solid feeling camera. I think I said, and then the instructions are right on the bottom, which is kind of a cool thing. I think I said earlier that it's got a little bit of this one has some roller problems I got to take care of because this camera was not stored properly, and it still needs to be